Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that? No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky or a bird or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me. It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show, and here's Frankie.
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to RussoNation.tv, home of America's Team Today. And guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Got a great show for you tonight. Great show. Special shout out. The Marine who led the charge to place the American flag over Iwo Jima unfortunately passed away this past week. First Lieutenant John Wells received Navy Cross, Bronze Star, Purple Medal. Special tribute shout out to First Lieutenant Marine John Wells. 800-848-9222. This is 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Remember, in 6 hours approximately, we got to vote America's CEO, Donald J. Trump, the next president of the United States in South Carolina. We're going to start it off today. Woo! 800-848-9222. Beautiful. DT updates. Okay. Now, I ran into this article, It's really interesting. By Bridget Gabriel. She's the lady that very outspoken. She has a company, a not-for-profit called ACT, and she talks out about the radical Islamists. She's a great lady. And she has this quote, and I'd like to read it to you. She said, I was talking with a friend of mine a few days ago, and she said, Donald J. Trump, is General Patton reincarnated. Trump is General Patton in a suit. General Patton, if he was alive today, he would be talking exactly like Trump, Bridget Gabriel said. He would be doing exactly like Trump. This is the type of leaders we used to have, which made America great, she said. And what Trump is trying to do is make America great again. He is the General Patton of our lifetime, Bridget Gabriel said. It was so interesting hearing those words because you sit back and you think about Donald Trump. She said he has a way of saying words, but boy, did he touch a nerve nationwide. Woo! 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. It's crazy stuff. Social media, Twitter, Facebook, send me a shout out, a message, or what you're thinking out live. I'll shout it out live. That's Frankie Russo 1 on Twitter. Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. Live internet stream, Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. Frankie Russo video, YouTube channel. Tell your friends. A new Frankie Russo initiative. Help America's team. Help the men and women, United States Armed Forces, with post-traumatic stress disorder. Absolutely. Unfortunately, The men and women of the United States Armed Forces are committing suicides, 22 suicides a day. It's crazy. This is like, we got to help them. So we're gonna raise the money, $50,000. What are we gonna do? We're gonna get handheld biofeedback devices. We're gonna rent the rooms. We're gonna get the doctors. We're gonna get the nurses, and we're gonna make it happen. Special shout out to my friend Howard Sherman, crowdfundbuzz.com. He's helped me with this project. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to raise the $50,000, and we're going to help America's team help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces with post-traumatic stress disorder. 800-848-9222, the Frankie Russo Prep Show. We had a great prep show. You know, you got that clip? Okay, so we had a great prep show. You know, it was just unbelievable. So, you know, I ran into this other article. Like I ran into the Bridget Gabriel article saying that Donald Trump is General Patton reincarnated. I found this audio clip. I want you all to check it out. Interesting people with interesting opinions about Donald J. Trump. So check it out.
I like Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, look, here's a guy who I really respect.
I like Donald Trump.
The guy's actually built a few things.
Here's a guy who gets things done.
He's bold and brash, and he's willing to speak the truth.
He doesn't take any crap from Obama, period.
Donald Trump is a guy who could economically fix our country.
And he's taking on the Washington cartel.
He doesn't take any crap from the media.
That's what I'm talking about, okay? Those are the people. The Canadian Cruz, Mark Levin, and Glenn Beck. You know these guys, right? They think Donald Trump's the greatest thing since he is. Right out of their mouths. Now, in addition, to add to what Donald Trump talks about when he talks about the jobs are going overseas, I found this other article. Carrier received $5.1 million in Obama stimulus cash before they went to Mexico. Really? Heating and air conditioning company Carrier, which has announced it will move 1,400 American jobs to Mexico, received $5.1 million from the Obama administration. Oh, my God. Why am I not shocked? Obama, that Muslim from Indonesia. Local media reported the Department of Energy awarded Carrier $5.1 million in clean energy tax credits in December of 2013 for its Indianapolis facility. They plan to use the money to expand production at its Indianapolis facility. Really? Really? They went to Mexico. I can't wait till Donald Trump gets in there, boy. Boy, oh boy, are things going to change. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. You know, Amy Lindsay, in case you missed it, Canadian Cruz is spending some time with the erotica radio lady. Ha ha! You know, I'm telling you, down in Hillary Clinton's basement with the server as she straps it on. 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to a commercial, and we'll be right back. Stay with me, Frankie Russo. Yeah.
The establishment, the media, the special interest, the lobbyists, the donors, they're all against me. I'm self-funding my campaign. I don't owe anybody anything. I only owe it to the American people to do a great job. They are really trying to stop me. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. We're going to win. We're going to win it for the people. We're going to win it for our country. We're going to make America great again.
That's what I'm talking about. We're pumping the Trump. We're pumping the Trump tonight. 800-848-9222. We're going to take some calls now. We just send them in, man. This is the Frankie Russo Show. 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Who we got? Okay, send him in, my brother. Who we got? Who's online? Who's on the air?
Yo, Frankie.
Who's this?
It's Felix.
What's up, my brother? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are
What's
you?
What's popping? Are you down with the Trump?
I'm down with the Trump.
We got 6 hours. The polls are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. What's going on, my brother?
Oh, man. Hey, it's all good, right? Yo, check this out. You got to look up Ted Nugent on Percy the Pig.
What did he say?
He said that any suicide bomber that blows himself up is getting impregnated with pig parts. Because pork is used in the making of explosives.
Unbelievable. So in other words, what you're saying is, correct me if I'm wrong, the radicalism is they don't like pork, and they're going to end up with the pork, right?
Yeah, well, when they go to face olive, they're not supposed to have pork.
Say it again?
Pork is against their religion.
Absolutely.
Okay, so when they go to face olive, they're going to have a problem. They're impregnated with pork.
Gotcha, right. Okay, there it is. Ba-boom, ba-boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, anyone out there who's got a concealed carry, load your hollow points with bacon grease.
Hey, listen, remember, out there, we got to vote for America's CEO, Donald Trump, with 6 hours in South Carolina primary 2016. And listen, anybody out there from South Carolina, Trump voters, I'd love to hear from you, man. 800-848-9222. Just send them in, man. Who we got next?
Hello.
What's up? Who's popping? Who's this?
Hey, this is Frankie Russo.
Oh, my God. This is the cruise guy.
That's right. Hey, I heard the Trumpster picked a fight with the Pope. Who's he going to pick a fight with next? Father Mulcahy?
Listen, my brother. Listen.
Or maybe he's going to take on
Take
Jesus
it
Christ
easy
from
or
the
I'm
cross.
throwing you off the air.
Come on, man.
Take it easy.
All right,
Donald
let's go.
Trump
Come
won 100,000 votes to your guy's 30. So right now, I got the upper hand.
That's
so
what
either
you
you're going
say
to be
now. Wait till
respectful
tomorrow night.
or I'm throwing you off.
Tomorrow night is another night, my friend.
Right? You're right, my brother. You're right. Absolutely. We look good, but like you said, politics is a tough business. I take nothing lightly. We're cautiously optimistic. We're in a marathon. We're in a good position. I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah, wait till Super Tuesday night, my friend.
Oh, it's amazing, though, isn't it? It's really exciting, truth be told. You know, it really
I
is.
still think he should take on the bones of Mother Teresa. He
What
might
happened?
have a better shot at beating her than he did the Pope.
Who's this? Hey, listen, my brother. I'm going to send you to Mexico. You want me to send you to Mexico? I'm sending you. You know, they're telling me you're going to Mexico. Let's get him out of here. He's going to Mexico. Send him to Mexico. We'll go to the next one. Let's go. 800-848-90. This is the Frankie Russo show over here. You know, I'm over here at 77 WABC. Donald Trump's the guy, the only natural-born American citizen. Yeah. You got a guy with a Canadian birth certificate. He's got no naturalization papers, anchor babies. The other guy wants to make America Mexico again. Donald Trump's the answer. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, what's up? You hear me?
Absolutely. Who's this?
Hey, what's up? This is Tony. How you doing, bro?
What's up, Tone?
What's up? Hey, Frankie, listen. I got a couple of things to say.
Oh, let me hear.
This Pope, I don't know. This guy comes out. He says, "Oh, the wall," and then he goes back into his house with a 100-foot wall. He's got a 100-foot wall.
Absolutely.
Right. And and what he said wasn't a very Christian thing to say. You know what I mean? What he actually said wasn't very Christian either, was it? I mean,
absolutely not.
And he used to be a bartender, the Pope. That was his job. He was. Michael Savage always jokes about it, but he was actually a bartender. Yeah, he was a bartender.
That's my dude, man. I love Savage, man.
Yeah, but so the thing is, like, what I'm wondering now, I wonder if the Pope is aware that Mexico deports more illegals than we do. Mexico deports Cubans. They don't even let Cubans stay. Okay, so what I'm saying is, what I'm concerned about with Trump,
unbelievable,
is that I'm voting for Trump.
There you go.
Now, we got to get together, guys. I hope the guy who just called in before me votes for Trump, because what happened with Romney last time, bro, is that all these 4 million ultra-conservative people sat on their hands and elected Barack Obama.
Absolutely. It's crazy, right?
So I hope the guys listening to me, I hope we don't do that again this time.
But that's not happening this time, because we're on the Trump train.
We got to circle the wagons, and we got to support whoever it is. We got to support whoever it is.
Hey, but it's going to be, the truth be told, the numbers that are coming out on Donald J. Trump.
And you know why it's going to be Trump, Frank? You know why? And I'll tell you this right now. Trump is the strong horse, okay? You know why?
Why?
This is the deal, people. This is how bleak it is. Hillary's got women, and they make over half the electorate by themselves. She's going to have most women. Now listen to me. She's going to have blacks. She's going to have Hispanics. She's going to have Asians. She's going to have Muslims and Jews. She's going to have gypsies. She's going to have everyone on government handouts. She's going to have all unions. That's who she's got.
Well, quite frankly,
well, let me finish. What I'm trying to say is that Trump, of all the Republicans, can pull the most of those people to his side. He can get women. He can get blacks because they are the most hurt by illegal immigration. And a lot of blacks like Farrakhan like Trump.
My brother.
So what I'm saying is that you can Google the Alex Jones interview with Farrakhan. He loves Trump. Farrakhan loves Trump. Says a lot of good things about him because he knows that that's going to bring jobs to them.
What's really interesting over here is the numbers, right?
Yeah.
They got, right now, DT is polling in the 30s, the mid-30s, right? But people are forgetting that Democrats could cross over in this primary.
They are. That's what I'm saying. Trump is the only
any
Republican
Democrat, in my opinion, any Democrat that crosses over is say 10 Democrats cross over, I believe 6 to 7 are going to vote for Trump.
And Cruz, he won't be able to do that.
Well,
he won't be able to pull blacks. He will not get blacks to vote.
You want to know something? The truth be told, Donald Trump's got endorsed by the black pastors, the 100 black pastors.
A lot of blacks like Trump.
I'm telling you, man. And you know what's really crazy? And I know it's anecdotal, but, I'm a social media guy. I'm on social media a lot, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
I look at all of these Facebook profiles.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people are putting Donald Trump logos, Donald Trump pictures in their profile page.
Remember, people, why does Mike Tyson like Trump? Why? Because Mike Tyson learned from Customato to fight for your own corner. That's rule number one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. You fight for your own corner, and that's what black people are going to hopefully do because they are suffering the most. They will have an economic renaissance.
Absolutely,
the black
I agree
community
with you.
will have the biggest boom of our lifetime with these people gone. Remember when blacks worked in sheetrocking? Remember when blacks worked in construction? All those jobs went to illegals. Blacks are forced to sell drugs sometimes because they can't get jobs.
Well, my brother, unfortunately, and also Donald Trump has touched on the education portion that he's going to fix too.
Yeah.
So the people, the $25 billion that's going to these public schools that are failing in New York City and that are unfortunately the non-whites are not getting the proper education.
Yeah.
That's going to improve, and the jobs are going to improve.
And the whole community will improve because they are unemployed because of illegal immigration.
Absolutely, that's definitely one variable.
Jobs. So let's hope let's pull it together, guys. We got to get off the Trump, baby. That's it.
Absolutely. Thank you for the call,
Thanks,
my
Frankie.
brother.
All right,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
800-848-9222. We got a vote for America's CEO, Donald Trump, in less than 6 hours in South Carolina primary 2016. Bring them in. Next caller. Who we got? 800-848-9222. Who we got popping for tonight? Who's on the line? Who's there?
Big Frank.
What's up, my brother? Who's this?
You brought up that Marine before. It's practically exactly 71 years ago today that the Marines landed at Iwo.
Right.
Now, they were greeted by about 30,000 Japanese soldiers. A month later, there were still 30,000 Japanese soldiers on that island, but they were dead.
I don't like war. I don't want, but we got to do what we got to do, right? That World War II generation is arguably the greatest generation, one of the greatest generations in American history. They were amazing people, absolutely.
Yeah, they were unbelievable. They were tremendous.
Absolutely. So what are you thinking tomorrow? What are you thinking?
I think tomorrow, usually the polls are pretty good, so Trump is going to win tomorrow.
Sounds good to me, man.
But there's a strategy that the Republican, establishment, it's funny, 10 years ago there was only two guys in the media and on talk radio or TV saying establishment Republican. It was Pat Buchanan and Steve from Manhattan. Now everybody uses the term establishment. They're trying to do is, if they can't deny him the nomination outright with enough delegates, they're going to try to, beat him by denying him enough, by putting these other guys in there, leave them in there, funding these other guys, so they can bring it to the convention, and there they can, go through all their nonsense and try to deny him the first ballot or whatever you want to call it.
It's crazy.
But it is crazy. But the bottom line is this: I believe in the issues. Trump is bringing up a lot of issues. Politics are dirty. You got to realize that politics.
Ruthless.
Right. It's one of the dirtiest forms of any kind of job or anything you could have out there. But the people should know, really, the war on terror, I've said it, Frank, for years, is a phony war on terror. Again, they're releasing these animals from Guantanamo Bay. Those animals in Guantanamo Bay, they got better medical treatment than our veterans did. And I always said it. You're going to have first-class treatment in this country, but you aren't going to be getting it. Those animals down there got it. They leave the borders wide open.
That's right.
They're swinging wide open. So the bottom line is, folks, if these issues are not addressed, like the immigration issue, all the illegals inside this country, and all these people, don't go back and always try to explain when people came here years ago they had to do this and that. They're not impressed by that. You got to make your demands and tell them what you want done, because you will never again be able to revisit these issues.
That's why,
Frank, that's it. You will never be able to readdress these issues.
You raised some great points. And there's a guy, Ibrahim Al-Qawzi. He was released from Gitmo recently, and now he's in Yemen leading the Al-Qaeda front over there in Yemen. So, I mean, they're putting him right back in the field. You're 100% right. And I thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. We're winding down. Kick him in. This is the Frankie. What's popping? Who do we got next?
Daniel.
What's up, Daniel? How you doing, my brother?
Hey, listen.
You're on the Frankie Russo Show. What's going on, bro?
Frank, you got a great show. Listen.
Thank you.
These people have to get out and vote, because this is going to be the most historical election in the history of our nation.
So what do you think? Donald Trump's winning by a landslide or what?
Oh, he's going to kick it. He's going to kick it, because you know why? It's the people that are calling for him. We're getting rid of the establishment. I can't believe it. But the people need to believe in him. And I tell you something. The black folk, this is going to be the best year for the black Americans, because let me tell you, they're moving over to him by the numbers, because the Democrats have nothing but played black folk for 30 and 40 years and used them.
That's unfortunate. And you know something, my brother, what's really interesting? It's like an unknown and unspoken political a political thing, or whatever you want to call it, in the political presidential world.
Frankie,
the people, wait. The people pick you.
Yes.
You don't pick. So the people, I believe, have already picked the next president of the United States.
Absolutely.
And now they're going to have to go and make it happen in the voting booth. And we have the next president of the United States, and everybody's going to be happy now.
Well, Frankie, it's going to be a great year, but not only that, it's going to be a great year for all of us, because he is going to unite the people, not divide us.
Hey, that's a great point, and that's very underestimated. He's very underrated in that department. I agree with you.
And one more thing.
Sure,
paying for his own campaign. He's nobody's person. He's got the courage and the guts, and God has blessed him, and we're lucky to have him. To me, he's the most important man in America.
Absolutely,
in
my
world.
brother. My brother, God bless you. Thank you for the call. Okay, now we're going to kick to another commercial, and I'll be right back. Frankie Russo, yeah.
The establishment, the media, the special interests, the lobbyists, the donors, they're all against me. I'm self-funding my campaign.
That's what I want, right.
I don't
Perfect.
owe anybody anything.
You're right, it is.
I only owe it to the American people to do a great job.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
They are really trying to stop me. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. We're going to win. We're going to win it for the people. We're going to win it for our country. We're going to make America great again.
Woo! Pump the Trump, baby! We're in the second half of the Frankie Russo Show. This is the eve of the South Carolina GOP primary. We're under 6 hours. You could start pulling the lever for Donald J. Trump. Woo! Who we got next, brother? Send them in. This is the Frankie Russo Show. Welcome to the Frankie Russo Show.
Hey, Frankie.
What's up, brother? Who's this?
Hey, Frankie, this is Mean Gene from Orange County.
Hey, Mean Gene, what's going on? Is it the Mean Gene dancing machine?
No, this is Mean Gene, the plumbing machine.
How you doing, brother? I remember you. You're the guy with the song, right?
That's right, American Soldiers Lullaby. It's sweeping the nation.
I know you're sweeping the nation, brother. Keep doing the great thing. So what do we got going on tonight?
Okay, circle your calendar, April 19th. I read an article in the Post this week.
New York primary date.
That's when Trump will clinch the delegates and clinch the nomination if everything goes the way it's going.
Sounds good to me! Woo!
Yep, you got something to look forward to.
So for everybody out there, that's the GOP New York primary days.
Exactly right. April 19th. It's a Tuesday.
That's what I'm talking about. Good information, my brother from Orange County.
Yes, sir, Frankie. Now listen, American Soldiers Lullaby is on iTunes. So I told, I sent you a package in the mail this week. It's got all the information.
Where'd you send it? To Brooklyn? Where'd you send it to? Over here in Manhattan? Where'd you send it?
I sent it to WABC Radio.
Okay, good. So hopefully it'll work its way around the merry-go-bush, and I'll get it. You know, it'll be awesome.
Now listen, Bernard McGurk, he put me on the air with Imus back on June 7th, 2012.
That's my brother. He's a great guy.
I sang the song live on the air. There's
nice.
There's a recording of that clip on my website, AmericanSoldiersLullaby.com. And I told you last time I want to help you with your project with the veterans. My father was a World War II
That'd be great, man. I
combat
appreciate
vet. My
that.
brother went to Vietnam. I have a lot of friends and a lot of family that were in the service. And like you said, 22 vets are killing or committing suicide a day. We've lost 300,000 vets in the last 25 years waiting for doctor's appointments. This is a disgrace, and it's got to get fixed, and Trump is going to fix it.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for the call. Great call. We gotta make America's team great again. We gotta vote for America's CEO, Donald Trump. And under 6 hours, we're on the eve of the South Carolina primary. That's what I'm talking about. Send them in. Who's next? Who do we got next over here at 77 WABC, the Frankie Russo Show? Who's on the air? Hello? Okay. You got to help America's team, help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces stop this post-traumatic stress disorder. There's someone. Who's there? I can't hear them.
Hello, Frankie?
Hey, who's this? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't hear your voice. Who's this?
I've been trying to, because I heard you. I didn't want to talk over you. I heard you talking.
Yeah, because I asked who. I'm sorry. I may be a little loony, but I'm a good guy. Who am I speaking with?
You're talking to Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, what's going on? Where you from?
Right now. I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
That's what I'm talking about. We got a Brooklyn brother. What's up, bro?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, it's great. Frank. This political stuff really gets me confused sometimes. I really don't understand. People call in and say this group has the worst time than the other group. How do they know? They're living in everybody's shoes. I don't understand people when they're able to make those.
Hey, people just trying to, people trying to do the right thing and try to help everybody. But you're right. I mean, but. We just want to be positive. It's a positive night. We're on the eve of the South Carolina primary. This is a big step. And if Donald J. Trump can do anything like what the polls are showing, it'll be an amazing day tomorrow.
Yeah, just what it sounds to me with those people. It sounds like they're trying to impress people the way they talk. It's nonsense. Everybody's being hurt in this country.
Absolutely.
Hurting here, it's not nonsense. And but I know you like Trump and everything, and he's unbelievable. You know what it is he's really dressing down the media. He's not putting up with the media's nonsense that most political candidates and most people would put up with, and that is refreshing. He brings up a lot of issues that the immigration issue would never be talked about.
Man, I can't say anything to this guy. This guy's right on point.
Now, Frank, you're doing a great year. You've been there over 2 years now. You've been there, right?
Yeah, March will be my second year,
Wow, really tremendous job you've done. You've really done a great job, and I just hope the guy who calls up with the song, the lullaby. You should make him sing it when he comes on.
Yeah, you're right. Next time he calls, I will. You know what it is, bro? I'm just so hyped up on this the South Carolina primary right now. If we could get Donald Trump, if people vote and he gets anything like his polls or more, which conceivably that could happen. I mean, it would be an amazing victory. He could just smash them tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be a nice victory.
Right, and just remember about all these people. They try to say this guy's an outsider.
So, my brother, thank you for the call, man.
All right, but let me just say something. The people, you don't get that high in politics. I'm not talking about Trump, because Trump's a billionaire. He's well known. But these other guys, you don't get up that high in politics without people being behind you and big money behind you, you know?
Absolutely, my brother. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. I'm under 25 minutes. Remember, you got to vote America's CEO, Donald J. Trump. It's less than 6 hours in the South Carolina primary. That's what I'm talking about. Who's online now? Who we got? Who's on the line on 77 WABC's Frankie Russo Show? You're on the air. Who's this? Hello? You there?
Hello, this is Bernie from Brooklyn. How you doing? I want to tell Frankie about my new website, Burning Love.
Burning Love?
Yeah.
Is that Elvis Presley?
We want to feel the burn.
Is Elvis Presley Burning Love? What going on over here?
I just wanted to tell him that he needs to join my website. It's really important.
Why? Because we're not down with the burn. I'm not down with a 95% tax rate.
I know, but you know what? I'll be president and you'll have no choice.
Yeah, but my brother, it ain't happening. You're not getting there. My brother, in all due respect, I'm going to agree to disagree with you on this one. I thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. Just send them in. Who's next? Who's on the air at 77?
I didn't even talk to the screener. What is going on here? You just came on, and here you are.
I'm telling you, right? Isn't it? This is Frankie Russo Show, honey. It's magical over here. Come on, baby. This is the way it is.
I'm not
is this the third eye lady?
Here I came on to sing you a song to break up.
But wait a second. I read a quote today. You're the third eye lady. You didn't even call me and ask me about the reincarnation. Trump is General Patton reincarnated?
Really? Who said that?
Bridget Gabriel from ACT. She has
You're terrific. You really, are right on it. You're talking about reincarnation, and we have to get deeper into this stuff. Because,
I know you're Go ahead.
We really do. I mean, we have to explain the duality in us. That, and how it works. They talk about good and bad in the world. We got to concentrate on ourselves, and we have to see what we're all about. Just as Socrates said, know yourself.
So what do you think? There's a certain criteria. Like, for example, they said when someone like this, they're claiming like Dorothy Dandridge and Halle Berry. Halle Berry is Dorothy Dandridge reincarnated. They're claiming that Robert Downey Jr. is Charlie Chaplin reincarnated, the famous actor.
Well, where is the proof? Do they have?
Well, they have a scientific approach. Like they say, like they look alike. One of the aspects of the reincarnation protocol, if I can use that, if that's the right word, is they look alike. That's the first thing. The second thing is the mannerisms. Like, for example, it's my understanding that like the sometimes. My brother from another mother, Donald J. Trump, sometimes he could say some things from left field, which is part of his persona, and they said that's General Patton. General Patton had a mouth too, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
General Patton had that mouth that was out there, and sometimes he said what was on his mind no matter what. Brutally honest sometimes. Sounds like Donald Trump. Right. And it's amazing. Because Donald Trump has that patriotism. I believe he loves this country like General George S. Patton did. And there's a lot of similarities here. I'm not saying that it's conclusively it's the ultimate truth. I'm saying it's something to talk about. It's a fun thing to talk about. But anyway, I want to thank you.
I didn't recite my poem.
Well, I can't. I got 20 minutes.
It's very short.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you go.
A woman was talking about the truth. I was going to sing to you. Without your love, I'm in misery. Without your love, there's nothing here for me. Love me, love me. I need your love to set me free.
Third Eye Lady, thank you so much.
Wait a minute.
I'm I'm got to go. I'm under 20. I'm on the eve of the primary. I wish you were Marilyn Monroe, in all due respect. If it was Marilyn, I would definitely talk to her, 800-848-9222. Send them in, man. We're having a great time tonight. Send them in. This is the Frankie Russo Show. Yeah. Who's this? You're on the air.
Frank.
Who's this?
This is Carmine. How are you?
Hey, what's up, my brother? How are you? Where you from?
I'm Queens, brother.
Nice. What part of Queens?
Whitestone.
Okay. So what's popping?
No much. Just I got two things to say. Just passing of the Big Ange, if you know, just to notice that.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's, wow.
Yeah, she passed away yesterday, 3 a.m.
Wow.
And, yeah, sad news. But anyway,
absolutely.
For those who know, exactly.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I never met him. I heard so many things about him. I never met him, though. I have to be honest and real about it.
I've been down there. My cousin, he lives in Staten Island. I've been there a few times.
Oh, wow.
Drunken Monkey. Yeah.
Wow.
That was a great crowd.
Wow. Very cool, my brother.
I'm sorry?
Very cool.
Absolutely. And a second note, tomorrow, in a couple hours, Trump is all the way down. All the way.
All the way, right?
All the way. You can't miss that. You can, like a comet in the sky, brother.
I like that analogy. So why do you say that? What's your reasoning?
It's just a feeling. 'Cause myself, I'm from Italy. I was born there, lived there 20 years.
My grandmother's from Italy. Go ahead.
I'm from the north. I'm from near the Venice.
Nice. My grandmother's from Salerno, down a little south.
Oh, okay, you're south, yeah.
Right.
But the thing is that you lived in one system, and you come over here and you look at the things that are progressing all the way. It's just the pain that we're going through past 20 years has to come to the end. And this is the guy who can bring us up back again.
I like that.
That's what, like he said, makes America great again.
Carmine, I like that. That was great.
Well, absolutely. We lived that in Italy. I remember as a kid under the socialism, Andrea Pertini, and all kinds of socialists back and forth,
Let
never
me ask
moving.
you a question.
Oh,
have you ever heard of Gianfranco Zola?
Not familiar, yeah.
You never heard of Gianfranco Zola?
Oh,
I'm a sports guy, bro.
In reference?
Gianfranco Zola, he played football, soccer.
I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, he was a great soccer player in Italy. Well, anyway, thank you so much. I'm just, I wanted to hear because he's one of my favorite soccer players. I wanted to see if you knew about it. Okay, my brother, thank you for the call.
Take care.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. You got to vote for America's CEO, Donald J. Trump, in less than 6 hours. Let's kick to somebody, then we'll go to a Donald Trump commercial. Who's this?
Hello?
How are you?
I'm all right. You? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great over here at 77 WABC. What's going on, my brother?
I'm all right. Everything is good. Just calling to tell you that Trump is not going to go anywhere. Because he's too arrogant. He's very arrogant. He has no respect for nobody.
Who do you like, Obama? You like Obama? Or maybe Hillary Clinton?
I like a man with dignity, a man with respect.
Oh, you got the wrong. My G, I respect you. I'm moving on. God bless you. Thank you for the call. We're going to move to a Donald Trump commercial now. We'll come back and we're going to take calls the rest of the night. Frankie Russo!
The establishment, the media, the special interest, the lobbyists, the donors,
great, right?
They're all against me.
How's the show?
I'm self-funding my campaign. I don't owe anybody anything. I only owe it to the American people to do a great job. They are really trying to stop me. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. We're going to win. We're going to win it for the people. We're going to win it for our country. We're going to make America great again.
We're going to pump the Trump, baby, 15.
Our currency's weak, these dudes
yeah.
Can't trust it. Our allies are mad, enemies locked and loaded. Don't be misinformed when
We're
it's your time for voting.
Eve of the South Carolina primary. The question remains, will Donald J. Trump, which I believe is the next president of the United States, he's going to make it happen. Let's make America great again. Who do we got next? It's the Frankie Russo Show, 800.
Yes, hi.
Who's this?
This is Pete from Great Neck.
What's up, my brother? How are you? Long time no talk, son.
Yeah, Frankie, I got into an accident. I was out of commission.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You doing okay now?
No, I'm all right. I mean, I got one more surgery to go, but I figured, hey, let me call up and I'm getting back.
You got your radio on?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Thank you, my brother. This is the Frankie Russo Show.
Frankie.
What's up, my brother?
Yeah, hold on. Best show in town. Listen, a couple of things I want to say real quick. I know you got other guys. Just remember this election is so important because look what happened to Judge Scalia.
Man. What do you think about that? Do you think there's hanky-panky going on?
That's kind of weird, Frankie. I don't know.
They had a pillow over his head.
Yeah, I know. That everybody's talking about that. I have no idea. But
I was listening to my gangster, Savage, and he has a whole thing on it, and he's getting information, like he's right on it. It's really interesting. I got my eyes and ears open. Scalia went to my high school, Xavier High School. He's an alum. I'm an alum of Xavier.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I read he went to Xavier. You're right.
That's my school, man.
But Frankie, one important thing. This is the sellout we got to watch out for, the Senate. If they appoint somebody that Obama is going to nominate.
Oh, my God. It's scary, right?
They are sellouts, and that goes to tell you they need to be thrown out. They're crooked, no good, because they got to just keep on blocking this until next year.
That's what I'm talking about. Great call, my brother. Thank you for the call. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to block it. 800. He's right, though. I'm laughing, but I'm being real. 800-848-9222. Send them in. Frankie Russo Show, winding down under 15. Who we got? Who's on the air?
Yeah. Hey, Trump also looks a little like...
Who am I talking to?
Hey, it's Johnny.
Johnny from where?
Johnny in the Bronx.
Johnny in the Bronx. Okay, Johnny, go ahead.
Down Parkway. Trump always reminded me of Bobby Darin. Picture Trump snapping his fingers and singing Splish Splash.
Bobby Darin was a great entertainer, by the way.
Bobby Darin was tremendous, man. The guy could play anything.
Is this you again? Hey, listen, you're a great dude, but I'm moving to somebody else. Thank you for the call. He's a good guy. I like him. He contributes, but he's good at disguising his voice. Send somebody in. Just send them in, man. Who we got?
You got Richard from Trumbull, Connecticut.
I like that. DT says he's taking Connecticut. It's going to be a red state, baby.
You tell me about it.
What's up, man?
I'm for Donald Trump because he believes in capitalism, and he's going to make America a capitalist country again when he brings business back to America.
Right? Did you hear about the Carrier air conditioning company? They got a $5.1 million stimulus from the Obama administration, and they went to Mexico with it?
Tell me about it.
Who does stuff like this, man?
I don't like that either. Plus, Hershey Chocolate built a big plant in Mexico. We got to get these people back again.
See, Donald Trump, that's what. Donald Trump is the man. There's nobody else. Nobody else talking about this stuff. That's a great point, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. Send them in, my G. Doing a great job over there. G's doing a great job on the board. Frankie Russo Show. Who am I talking to? You there?
Frankie, this is Steve from Texas.
Texas is going for Trump, baby.
It's looking good.
I like that. Hey, listen, I got a lot of Texas brothers, you know. How the hell did they let that Canadian with a Canadian birth certificate, no naturalization papers, get into the United States Senate, that Cruz guy, that sleazy Cruz? How did Texas let them do that? My brothers from Texas, the guns go on the table over there. They don't play. How did that happen?
Frankie, I wish I could tell you. But my question, does Trump support the Brooklyn Tea Party?
Well, that's a good question.
That was my softball.
That's a good question. I know one thing. Donald Trump talks about the Tea Party. He talks positive about the Tea Party. And, Donald Trump's a Tea Party guy. So that's what I know.
Well, that's what I like to hear, even in Texas.
Even in Texas? What part of Texas?
Beaumont, southeast Texas.
Wow. You call it Frankie. Are you actually listening to the radio? Am I on the radio, or are you listening to it on the app?
On the Ustream, I see you there.
Oh, you're watching on the Ustream. Wow. Look at that. That's unbelievable. Listen, wow. Look at this. Frankie Russo, we're going big time over here.
You're on TV. You beat Mark Levin to TV, man.
I'm telling you. Hey, listen. Levin's one of my dudes. I think he's a great broadcaster, but he got this one wrong with Cruz, man. All these cats with him, and Glenn Beck went off the deep end. Glenn Beck went off the loony end. My brother, thank you for the call. All the way from Texas. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. Who do we got?
Hi, Frank. It's Donna.
Donna.
Hey, partner. How you been?
Good. How you doing?
Well, good. Right before your show went on tonight, I had to tell you what I heard.
What'd you hear? What'd you hear?
I heard that Bernie Sanders is starting a dating website.
Really?
Yes.
He's got the Viagra going.
It's so funny. I mean, what is he trying to prove? That he has some kind of sex appeal?
He says he's trying to say he's active. He's got the Viagra.
He's an active old man.
He's going to get himself a nice young chippy.
Donald Trump's got all the sex appeal the whole country needs. We don't need that.
Hey, did you see the Donald Trump family? It's extraordinary.
He's focusing on illegal immigration in sanctuary cities.
I like the guy. I think Donald Trump is probably going to get in. I like Donald Trump.
That's what I'm talking about. That was Mark Levin.
I'm not in the market, Frankie.
That was Mark Levin, and that was Ted Cruz.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
That little sleaze. I hate him.
Oh, yeah. Really? So, do you think Bernie's? Do you like Bernie? You like the way he looks? You think he's a senior?
No,
he's
not at all. No, I think he's a
He's
waste.
a senior citizen, though, right? They say he's a. My producer says wants to know. Do you think he's a sexy senior citizen? She does. I think she does.
Oh, stop.
Are you gonna send him an email? Give him your number. Hey, listen. You know, I don't think he's getting into the White House. Quite frankly. I don't think he...
I haven't dated in 10 years.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. So listen, you have
I'm not sorry to tell you. I'm not sorry to tell you.
Okay, well, thank you for the call. I'm under 10. I really appreciate the call. Thank you. That was great information. Thank you so much. I didn't know that Bernie Sanders is starting a dating service. 800-848-9222. Send them in, son. This is the Frankie Russo Show. I'm under 10 over here. Who's this? Who's there? It's Frankie Russo. You got to vote for America's CEO, Donald Trump. We're under almost 5 hours. The eve of South Carolina primary. Who we got popping on the air? Who we got going on? Anybody there?
The dream.
Who's this?
Impossible dream to beat the unbeatable foe.
Who's this?
Hello, Frankie.
Yeah, who's this? You got to identify yourself. Don't do that. You got to step to the plate, son.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. I just said that it's a great show. It's really tremendous. Should be on for 5 hours.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You know, you got a good personality there, and you know the people.
Oh, this is that guy again. Hey, listen, what's going on over here? Get him on. I don't even. You know something. My brothers, I never met this dude. I don't know who this dude is. He's a nice guy. He used to come on the show a lot. Just send him in. Who's next? Send him in. We got 5 minutes left. This is the Frankie Russo Show. We got to vote America's CEO, Donald Trump. In the South Carolina primary, we were on the eve. Who's next? Who we got popping on the air? You're on the Frankie Russo Show. Who are you?
Tom from the Bronx here.
Oh, Piolo! Piolo Tommy!
Not that, those are nasty people. I'm not nasty.
You're not nasty, but you sympathize with them. You're a Piolo sympathizer.
I sympathize with misery.
We need better singers, don't you think?
Anyway, Frankie, I'd like to say something about Donald Trump.
I want to get the rock chicks in here.
Yeah, I want to say something about Donald Trump.
Is it good or bad?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good. Because if it's bad, I wouldn't let you talk.
He's giving all his adversaries the DTs, the Donald Trumps.
He does, right? He's amazing.
Delirium tremors.
He's amazing. The
I think he's the only solution to the problem. I see. He's the only solution to the problem, I think,
He's the
best
only one.
we've got, that's for sure.
He's the only solution. The rest of them are frauds. Thank you, PLO. That's a good call. So listen, I know you got some sympathizing with the radical Islamists. You got to cut that out, Thank you for the call. I studied opera. My producer over here passed me a slip. He said, told me that I studied opera. Really? 800-848-9222. I'm under 4. Send them in, man. Let's go. We're getting out of here soon. Who's this?
Frankie.
What's up, my brother?
Frankie, sound like you've been smoking methamphetamine all night.
Hey, listen, Frankie Russo, I'm not into that stuff. I don't do drugs. I don't drink.
I'm not saying they are, buddy, but you sound absolutely insane. I've been listening to the show. I pulled in. I had a couple of drinks. I shot home from the fucking gin mill. Oh, sorry, buddy. And then I came home and I said, you know what? I wasn't going to kill myself, but now I feel like I'm gonna.
Please don't do that. I know you're only kidding. I swear.
No, I'm only kidding you, buddy.
Please don't do that over here.
I listened to the whole show, you maniac.
I can't. Hey, listen. My producer just passed over. We're smoking was it pasta? Yeah, pasta. I love pasta. I love pasta. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm good with you, buddy. I'll hit you next week, my buddy.
You're the best, my brother. God bless.
Cool.
Send
I
them
listened to the whole show.
You're the best. God bless you. That's what I'm talking about. You got to vote for America's CEO, Donald Trump, in less than 5 hours, baby. Who's next? Who we got next? Any ladies out there? Anybody from South Carolina? Trump people? Come on. Who's this? Anybody there? Hello, Frankie Russo. You're on the Frankie Russo Show at 77 WABC.
Yeah, Frankie.
What's up?
Yeah, it's Chris from Jersey.
I never met this dude. Go ahead.
So, you see that Bernie Sanders pulled his brother out of some Jack in the Box or something? Did you see that guy?
No, what happened? Let me hear. Talk to me.
He's got his brother on there now, doing some sort of campaigning with him.
Really?
You got to see this guy.
What does he look? Tell me. Describe it to me. What's going on?
I think he's shooting for the Carney vote. You got to see this guy. His brother looks like a clown.
Ed Carney, the honeymooner guy, right?
No, not Art Carney. The Carnival people.
Oh, it's Art Carney. Oh, the Carnival. Hey, I'm sorry. It's 2 in the morning. I'm out of it. Go ahead, brother.
He's getting with. I mean, there's no way his plan is going to work. Taxing people 90%.
Right.
He's going to move out. But I mean, he's got endorsements now, right? From Hebrew National, right? They're going to put his picture on kosher bologna. There's no way this guy could.
Hey, listen, nothing against. I love my Jewish brothers. No problem. But that's funny though.
Oh, this guy is balloon.
He is, right? He really is.
100%.
Did you see Hillary Clinton? She said she's going to try to be honest with the American people. Did you hear that?
Well, you really, sometimes I kind of feel sorry for Bill because with his family and everything, his mom and dad and everything, they were being in the carnival and all, because they were trapeze artists.
Absolutely, my brother. I'm getting out of here. Thank you for the call, man. God bless you. You got to vote for America's CEO, Donald Trump, in 5 hours, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Can't keep up with this. You can't, no way. I'll see you in the future.